Hi guys, welcome back to Sadler Up Nails. I'm Becky Sadler and today I have two tutorials for you. The first one is how I did this really easy winter design, and then the other one is how I did the foil nails from my little battle of the top coats over foil with regular polish. And if you haven't seen that video, you're definitely going to want to check that one out too. So let's get started with this voiceover. First up is the winter design. This design is so easy to do. First though, guys, I want you to pause the video right here and comment if you think this is done with gel polish or regular nail polish. Because looking at this right now, I wouldn't even know. Look how glossy that thumb looks. And when I say this design is easy, guys, like I did this with my left hand, so I mean, you should be able to do this on at least a couple of fingers with your dominant hand. So we started out with this color club. It's a light blue. It does not have the name on it. I think, where did I get these? They were from Winners a few years ago. It came with like 7 in a package and they were only $9. They were an absolute steal. So the first coat here is a very thin layer. This polish is surprisingly thin, seeing how opaque it is. Okay, now watch how I do this next coat. This is a tip for these types of polishes. Put a thin layer like I'm doing right now, and while that is still wet, you're gonna go into your bottle of polish, you're gonna load up that brush, and you're gonna dunk down a big dollop, and it's just gonna level out right over top of that thin layer you put down previously, and it's gonna look like gel. There you go, I only needed 2 coats. If you were painting regularly, you would have probably needed at least 3. So now I'm using C&D's VINYLUX. I know it's not my Seche Vite, but since I did that foil top coat video, I really liked the way the nail looked that had the C&D, although it did not win. You're gonna have to watch that video to see which is the best for foil. I felt like the C&D actually made the nail look most gel-like, so I'm guessing maybe that's my new favorite. So this is now a Sally Hansen Sugar Shimmer. I got this one at Dollarama. That's another steal. This one dries with a textured feel to it. So I'm going to be using this detail brush. It's covered in, it's absolutely covered in polish because I just dunk it right into the bottle. I don't waste my time putting polish down because it's just going to dry up on you. So I just take the lid off the bottle and I go right for it. First, we're laying down some polish at the cuticle. We're getting that down first. And then we're going to start coming down with, I guess these are icicles. Like I said, I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand. So I am shaky, so people who aren't used to doing nail art, this is probably how you would be with your dominant hand. And since icicles are supposed to be a little bit wavy and not a perfectly straight line, this is working out to be perfect. So now we're going in for our second icicle. You're going to want to make sure you're doing different lengths so that it just adds a little bit more detail. You can see on my middle finger here, they're kind of all the same length. I did go in later and I made a couple of those a little bit longer. And then with this textured polish, you don't really have to worry about the amount of layers you're putting down because of the way it dries. You really can't see the different layers you're putting. And then another tip I wanted to tell you, that in order to have your icicle come to a point, as you're coming down to the end, you're going to want to lift up your brush, and then it makes the polish come down to more of a point. If I was doing this with my right hand, it would definitely come down to be more pointed. I'm definitely more heavy-handed with my left. And then now I'm just adding some more polish to deepen the blue color. And as I'm coming down on this icicle, I kind of drop my brush and make a little bit of a mistake there. So in order to fix that, I just make the icicle thicker. I absolutely love this polish for nail art. I'm not sure if they still sell it. I do apologize. But if there is any nail polish that says it has a textured finish, would be perfect for this type of design. So now anyone who said they thought this was gel, go back to your comments and reply to yourself. I would have thought this was gel for sure. I absolutely love this design. I might keep this on a little bit longer than 1 day, and that's long for me. Next up is our foil design. I'm going to show you how to do this on regular nail polish. We did start off with a base coat. I did have a base coat on in the previous design. I just did not videotape it, so I did not show it. But here it is right here. The purple is this pure ice jailbait. Okay. We're going to apply 2 thin coats of that. And look at my polishing skills here. I'm proud of myself. I'm usually not this good, guys. Honestly, I rely on a lot of acetone. I do. Now, normally I'm telling you to put a top coat on your base, but this time we're not going to do that. We're going to go right in with the foil. Now I wanted to show you, if your foil does not look like foil on the back and has this brown layer on it, you will need to remove that. You're going to use some rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, on a cotton pad, and then you're just going to rub it on the back to remove that layer. If you don't remove that, the foil will not stick. So now we have our special foil glue. If anybody knows what this stuff is made of, please let me know, because I swear it just looks like that kid's glue, but it has this weird bluish tinge to it. I don't know. I want to know what this stuff is. Now, you are better off to be patient with this glue. Wait longer than you think to wait. You know it's dry when the bluish tinge has gone away and it's become completely transparent. But even when you think that's gone, like honestly, wait another 20-30 seconds. Then the glue will be ready. So now you are going to want to come in pretty quick with your foil. I did go pretty slow at the beginning, and you could see that not a lot of it laid down on the nail. So then once you go quicker, I find that it sticks a lot better. So here's the nails all done with the foil. Now this is before the top coat. Now you're going to watch me ruin them with top coat. If you don't want to, get rid of the foil effect, you can leave them without a top coat. They just aren't going to last as long. You probably will only get 1 day wear. And you might notice here that I am using a different top coat on each nail because I did test out which one would be best over foil. You should definitely check that video out because one was far superior to the others and did leave the hollow on the foil. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.